Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys about something. I'm going to be using two Bible stories to share with you about something. I'm going to be using the story of Zacchaeus and the story of Bartimaeus. So Zacchaeus was the shortest man, at least the shortest man to ever mentioned in the Bible, and Bartimaeus was blind. So this day as Jesus was passing, and he was surrounded by a lot of people, and Zacchaeus being the shortest man, he wasn't able to see him, so he had to climb up the sycamore tree so that he can see Jesus. And when Jesus reached that place, he saw him up the tree and he called him out like, Zacchaeus, come down, because today I'm going to be in your house. And people are like, wait, Jesus, what? Like, don't you know this person is a sinner? Like, this man is a sinner. He has been taking money from us. Like, he's a tax collector. Jesus, please, can't you even see that? I'm just saying. So that day was a changing day of Zacchaeus, because that day he received his salvation. And with Bartimaeus, one day as Jesus was walking out of the city of Jericho, and this man was just seated alongside the way, and when he heard Jesus was passing, started calling him out like, Jesus, Jesus, help me, have mercy on me. And people who were around him began to silence him. And the good thing about this man is he never gave up. Like, the more they silenced him, the louder he got. Like, he was calling him up, calling out loud for Jesus to hear him. And Jesus heard him and he called him out and that day Bartimaeus was healed. So these two men had something in common, and that's what I wanted to share with you. Like, all these men had to do something. They had to overcome their obstacles to see what they wanted to see in their life, to see the changing in their life. Like, they had to overcome obstacles. The obstacle for Bartimaeus was people around. Like, they tried to silence him from not seeing Jesus and from not receiving his greatest miracle that he has ever even wanted, because he was blind for a long time. From when he was born, like, he was blind. And the obstacle for Zacchaeus was that he was short and Jesus was passing, and there were a lot of people, so he had to do something. So he had to overcome his obstacle and went up the tree. So I want us to learn something from these stories. Like, everything that happens in our lives, like, in spite of the obstacles that we face, we still have a choice. Like, God has never denied us of the ability to choose. So anything that we choose is up to us. Like, there are some of the things that they lie in our ability to choose. So I'm just thinking, like, what if that day Zacchaeus would be like, I'm short, and okay, I'm just going to go back home because I'm short and I cannot see this man. Like, maybe he could never receive his salvation, because that day when he decided, like, I'm short, yes, but I'm going to find a way to see this man, is when he received his salvation. And the same way, like, with Bartimaeus, like, what if that day he said, okay, these people tell me to keep quiet, so I'm going to be quiet so that I won't annoy them and I may not be like the awkward person in this place. I'm going just to be quiet. Maybe he wouldn't receive his greatest miracle that he had always been praying for. Like, he would be blind for the rest of his life. But he chose, like, you know what, I know you people are trying to silence me, but I know what I want. So I'm saying this because we all know what we want, and sometimes you come across situations and like, at least every one of us faces obstacles, but it is your choice to overcome those obstacles based on what you want. You know what you want. Let nothing stop you from being who you are. Let nothing stop you from living your greatest life that God has called you for, and let nothing stop you from reaching your fullest potential, because the obstacles will always be there, but it's how you choose to overcome them that's what matters. Because one person once said, like, the difference between a stepping stone and the stumbling block is here, like, in your mind. Like, if we put a stone in the middle of the road and you have to go to the other side of the road, like, it's your choice to use that stone as a stumbling block and you are stuck on that place and you don't see the other side of the road, or it's your choice to use that stone as a stepping stone to reach the other side of the road. So every single thing that happens, like, you have a decision to choose. Like, you have a role to play. So do not be discouraged by what you're seeing. Do not be discouraged by the people around you. Like, sometimes we do not make the best decisions of our lives because we are afraid, like, how are people going to see me? Like, how are my friends going to see me? Like, I'm going to lose friends. People are going to see me like I'm the awkward man. How am I going to shout? And this was trying to tell me to keep quiet. Okay, I'm going to be quiet. How am I going to be, like, on the tree hanging up there? Like, I'm so smart for that. I'm so, like, we're trying to maintain our image. And who knows, like, that little thing that you think makes it awkward is the only thing that you need to do so that you can meet your miracle, you can meet your blessing on the other side of the road. Like, it's just that it only takes that for you to see what you have always been praying for. And sometimes we have been stuck where we are because we do not want to make the right choices based on the obstacles that we see and what people will talk. So it's you a choice to say, you know what, I'm saying no. Yes, I'm short, but it won't stop me from saying Jesus. Yes, I'm blind, and you're trying to silence me, but it won't stop me from seeing my biggest miracle or to live my greatest life. I'm going to shout. It doesn't matter how you people are going to see me. If you see me crazy, yes, I'm in, but I want to see big things happening in my life, because this is not where I want to be. Like, there's somewhere good I have to go. So it's a choice. You have to choose. One day I was having a conversation with one of my male friends, and I asked him, like, do you guys sometimes feel awkward? Like, men, you feel awkward when you're in the church, maybe to cry or to shout or just let your tears come out and to just, do all these kind of things. And it was like, yeah, sometimes. So we have to do some things in a hard way, like in a manly way. Like, you're like, I don't know if I can even mimic that, but yeah. And I was like, okay, I understand that, but it has to come to a point that we need to let go of all those things. Like, they become the obstacles. Like, you do not want to cry in the presence of God just because you don't know what people are going to say. Like, they're going to see you as the weakest person because you are crying. But what if that cry is what will take you to another step? Like, what if God's waiting for you just to cry out and to call out for his name in spite of what people around you are going to say, for you to meet your biggest miracle that you have always been praying for? So it doesn't matter. Like, you need to choose. You need to make a step out of your stumbling blocks. Like, you need to make a step forward to what you want to see in life. Like, when you come towards fear, you need to use your fear to build up your faith. You need to use that obstacle to go to make it to another level. Like, do not be stuck on that place where you are, because that can delay or that can deny you of the biggest things that you have been promised by God in your life. Like, that can be the thing that will stop you from reaching and from living your fullest life, not only in the spiritual levels, but also in maybe in your career, in your business, in every single thing. Like, you have come across situations where you're like, you know what, I'm not going to risk it anymore, because if I do this, people are going to see me this way, people are going to see me this way, and you are stuck because you do not want to make the right choice. And it's because you don't want to lose some friends. Like, you don't want to lose the public opinion upon you. You don't want to lose the praise that people have already been giving you. And you're just trying to maintain this image, and you're losing yourself. You're losing the life that God has for you. So every single thing is a choice. Do not settle for less. Do not settle for less. Do not settle for the obstacle. Do not embrace the obstacles, but embrace the strength that is within you. Embrace God. Do not embrace your fears, but rather use those fears to come up even stronger, like to come up with a bigger faith, to trust God. Like, yes, I know I'm afraid, but you know what, this is what I'm going to use to reach out to the other level, to reach out to the other step of my life. Like, I'm not going to be stuck in this place. Do not be satisfied to where you are. If there is better, why do you want to be satisfied with good? And if there is best, why do you want to be satisfied with better? Like, there's always another level waiting for you, but it's always waiting for you to choose and to make a right decision. So do not be scared to do things that will be a life-changing in your life, that will bring victory, that will bring another story for your life. Do not be afraid to dare to do things that will change your life, dare to do things that will help you reach or attain the bigger goals in your life. Let nothing stop you from seeing Jesus, because that's all you want. If you want to see Jesus in your life, let nothing stop you. Even if it has to be the craziest thing that people are going to think that you have done, just do it, as long as you know what you want. As long as you know that I'm blind and I want to see, I'm going to cry out loud for this man to help me and to heal me. As long as you know that I'm a sinner and I need God, I don't care what people are going to see, I'm a tax collector, whatever, but I'm going to go up on a tree and just for this man to see me, and maybe this is the day that he's going to deliver me. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share. So do not forget, like, the stumbling block and the stepping stone, those things are all in your mind. Like, you're the one to choose what it is supposed to be. Is it supposed to be a stumbling block, or supposed to be a stepping stone for me to reach another level, or for me to stay where I am right now? So thank you so much, guys. That's all I wanted to share with you today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. You already know that I love you so much, and more than that, God loves you so much. So till my next video, I will see you. Bye.